Yo, 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 yo. Guess who's back? Yes, it's your boys here, DFC Radio at the DQ Show. We are back. This your boy Q.
I'm your boy D.
Yeah, we are back, baby. We are back. Sorry we've been gone so long, man. We apologize.
Yeah, things happen sometime.
Hey, we just been dealing with, I've been dealing with a lot of personal shit in my life
Yeah,
and everything. Uh, but your boys are back tonight, man.
yes, indeed.
The DQ show is back tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Finally back after a 2 week break. We hopefully will be sticking around for a little bit longer
Ain't
this
no
time.
hoping we are.
We will be sticking around a little bit longer this time. So bear with us. Hang in there with us.
Oh, also for the next upcoming couple of weeks too, the show probably will be aired earlier. It will be aired earlier on Sundays, so y'all get ready for that.
Yeah.
So y'all won't be up all late night with us and shit. Like we ain't Johnny Carson and what's the other late night show
And
shit?
we could be
Jimmy
Johnny
Fallon
Carson.
and shit.
Well, Johnny Carson been gone a long time, my guy. But we
What's
understand
going
what
on,
you're
bro?
saying. Chilling, man. What's been going on with you, man?
Hey man, you know what, man?
Uh
I you know what? It is fucked up when you realize like you try to you try to deny it. You try and try to deny it. But my body is starting to tell me, hey, guess what, nigga?
Yeah, mine been doing that for the past couple years now. So I've been listening, Jack.
Hey, I've been like a car, like I've been like a used car. Like once one part get fixed, another part get broken down. I'd be like,
Man,
God damn.
that's how it was for me, man. A couple of years ago, like it seemed like if it wasn't one thing, it was another. Man, I'm talking about as soon as I hit 37. Before 37, I was good, no problems, no nothing. Then I hit 37. Then from 37 to now, that's been 11 years. It all went downhill, son. It all went downhill. It's just, if it's not one thing, it's nothing.
You say
For
body
real.
been on a hiatus all ever since.
Body just said, you know what? Yeah, it's over.
Oh man. Hey man, we
For
want to say
real.
thank y'all for joining, man. We got a lot to make up for y'all, man, and we gonna try to get it done.
Yeah, we're gonna knock out what what we done missed out on the last 2 weeks. So it ain't really been that much except a presidential election.
Let's go ahead and start with that. You might as well go ahead, go, go
Well,
ahead and knock this one out the park. Go ahead and
well,
get it done.
as everybody know, we are a couple of weeks removed from our presidential election that happened on November the 6th. And was it November the 5th or the 6th?
Fifth.
November 5th. Okay. And Donald Trump won the presidency again. And at first I was kind of upset. No, I'm not going to say kind of. At first I was
Oh,
pissed off.
you
I
you
was
really were.
I was
You
pissed off.
really were.
But it's like this is how I look at it. I feel glad that he didn't win my state. I'm in Illinois. He didn't win mine. My state stayed blue, and I'm proud of that. But let me tell you something, Q. I went on, I do the Amazon Flexes sometime with the wife.
Yeah.
I do the deliveries and all of that type of stuff to people's houses.
Yeah.
We went to a certain a certain city in the state, not too far from where I live in Cahokia. Trump flags everywhere. I'm talking about every second or third house had either a Trump sign or a Trump flag. I lost count. That's how crazy it was. I mean, I didn't think that he would. I honestly didn't believe that he would get reelected
Mm-hmm.
because from his first 4 years. I mean, his first 4 years should have been like you see what he did, right? But it really came to my attention that white males and some black males,
Mm-hmm.
mainly white males, white young males too, 18 to 25, they love the dude. And that's what put him over. White males and suburban white women,
You want me to tell you something?
that put him over.
You want me to tell you something else?
Uh-huh.
From what I was looking up and understanding, also, it was like the Latino Puerto
Yeah.
Rican type
Yep. Them too.
community.
Yep. Them too. Yep. They put them over
Like,
too.
like it was so
Especially in
many
Florida,
of them.
like in Florida, and he won Florida, he won Texas, and there's a lot of Latinos. A lot the Latino community is deep in them two states. You know what I mean? And
Let,
yeah, they voted for him. But the
yeah,
thing
they did.
is, but here's the thing, Q. You're voting for your own destruction. You did, because he's talking about putting this denaturalization thing in effect day one. I mean, he's trying to do a mass deportation of like a million Mexicans and Latinos on day one. And you voted for that. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that's the thing that I just don't understand. And it was also Q, the battleground states that he needed to win, like Michigan, Wisconsin, those two states,
Pennsylvania,
and
right?
yeah, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Those are those are like, the Muslim community is big up there. And a lot of the Muslim communities turned their back on Kamala because they said that she wasn't doing enough about the war in Palestine. What the war in like the Gaza thing. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of those Palestinian people said, if you want to be welcomed, it's a video been floating around for almost a month now, where this Palestinian lady said, if you want to be welcome into our community, do not vote for Kamala Harris. And they didn't. And that helped Trump win those battleground states. That helped him win. And black folks on TikTok, they wash their hands of the whole situation. They not supporting none of that stuff. They could care less what happens over there now, because they didn't show up for us. And now we finna stop showing up and protesting and marching with y'all. And that's been the whole thing.
Hey man, the way I look at it is that I honestly, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. In my eyes, when they did that debate,
Uh-huh.
I was like, she got a shot. I
Dude,
honestly was like, she got a shot.
after that debate, I was 100% convinced that even some Trump voters would have been like, nah, I'm not gonna go with that. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm at the point now where I'm like, let's just go and let this man get his 4 years over with and let him be gone forever. He can't rerun no more after he's already did 4. He can't do more than that. Now, ain't no telling what he'll try to do while he's in there. He might try to break some laws to be like, I'm the president forever. You know what I mean? I would not put it past him to do that. You know what
Hey,
I'm
but
saying? But I
I,
think that
I was just
that won't happen. But let's just get this man's 4 years over with and just let him get out of there, because it's 100% true now. No matter what that man says, or what he does, or what he says about people, no matter how racist, how sexist it is, they don't care. And you know what? It is what it is. You voted for him. You got what you wanted. Now, when them tariffs hit your ass and all this shit is overpriced, and we got to pay extra money for it because of his tariff shit that y'all want to be so happy about.
I am gonna say I am gonna speak up on that.
Uh huh.
I am going to speak up on that because when you realize, like, and I think this, when it come down to tariffs, a lot of people are not informed on
Exactly.
what
They
tariffs
don't even know what the fucking
does.
tariff is.
You know
They
what I'm
have no
saying?
idea. They heard
Like,
about it, but they don't know how it works.
okay, so do you want to explain that, or you want me to?
You can explain it if you want.
Okay, so from my understanding, this is the way tariffs work.
Yep.
He's going to charge other companies or other countries to import goods.
Right.
Now, mind you, people, where do majority of our imports come from?
China.
Majority of what we use, where do it come from?
China.
Not only that, but not only that, but just think of all the stuff that we import into this country: clothing, electronics.
Crazy, crazy amounts of stuff.
Exactly. So with these companies and these tariffs that's importing everything, that means the tariffs affects the companies because now their company has to pay.
Right.
So when that shit gets here into the states,
Lay it
what
on
do you
them.
think the companies are going to do?
Right. Do you think that the company that accepts those goods from overseas are going to pay that more? Is going to, or you think they're going to foot the bill for that price hike? They're going to put it on the consumer, us. We're going to have to pay more for it, not them. They're not going to pay for it. We're going to pay for it. The people who's buying the goods.
And just think of it like this: if how can we keep it simple for all you Jordan fans?
Are Jordans made overseas?
China, bro.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not hip to it.
The
I thought
main
those were made.
company is in China.
But I thought Nike was the guy from well, he's not Nike brand. He's Jordan brand, right?
Even Jordans are made in China. That shit not made here in the States.
Oh, okay. Well, I
But let's just take okay, let's keep it simple. Let's t-shirts.
yeah, t-shirts, all that.
Okay.
Listen,
If you
Xboxes,
got a t-shirt,
PS5s, all that shit.
if you look at a shirt, and let's just keep it simple. And let's just say the price you paying for a t-shirt is $10. When them tariffs come and
Well,
them
not
tariffs,
Xboxes. Xboxes are made here, but PS5s are made over there, right?
yeah.
Right,
But just saying, if a t-shirt is $10, that's what you're
right,
paying for, right?
right.
When tariffs hit, they're gonna raise that means the companies have to raise the prices of their shirts
Right.
already just to import them in here,
Just to get them over here, right?
right? So if let's just say it's a $2 per shirt charge, that means instead of $10 to get stuff over here, now it's $12. So, do you think they're gonna pay more and keep the things at the same price? No, they're gonna hike it up to make that money back
Make
to
it
make
back,
their profits.
and they're gonna put it on us to pay the
So
extra.
that means a $10 shirt could go up to $14,
There you go.
$15 for just a t-shirt. Look at how much underwear costs.
Right.
I remember drawers was cheap,
Draws used to be cheap, bro. I
bro.
remember that too.
Look, I was in Walmart, right, and I said, "Man, I need a new pack of undies." I went over there and I looked. A six-pack of drawers cost $18. I said, you know what? My drawers at home will suffice.
Hey, you know what? Them holes ain't that big enough. I can hang in there another month.
Hey, until one of my balls start slipping out of
Until
one of
they
these
start falling out,
motherfuckers,
that's
we
what
good.
that's what
We
I'm talking
good.
about. Right?
We good.
We good, bro, for real.
Like for real, man. And I think
Yeah.
that's the one thing that people is not realizing because it's already to the point. Like I was in Walmart today getting stuff for dinner, bro, and I looked at the prices of just food, just and you know
And you
what,
know what?
and you know
That's
what?
one
It's
thing.
the meats that I was looking at, bro. That was like, I was like, what the, like, are you serious? Like, I
But that's
remember,
that inflation, Q. That's inflation, and that's what a lot of people are mad about. That's what a lot of people are mad at the Biden administration about. But I believe that inflation is dropping under his administration. It's dropping now. It was high, but it's dropping down. Inflation is going down.
what
But a
up
lot
under
of people,
Biden?
yeah,
Okay,
about inflation of the stuff, the prices of stuff, it's going down. But people, they still work. They still find that they still was upset with that, and that might be one reason why Kamala didn't get reelected. The thing was, they were saying that Kamala, and I know Kamala is not Joe Biden. I know that,
yeah,
but a lot of people were saying that Kamala didn't do her best to distance herself from Joe Biden.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was hearing that too.
And you know what? That might be a legit argument. I give them that.
I think it really is a legit argument.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it really is a legitimate argument because of the
yeah.
simple fact that I think to the people you're not showing individuality, your own person, your own ways. I believe. I think they were still seeing like the ties of you to him more.
I think that she showed a lot of. I think she showed a lot of individuality and all that. As far as policy wise, she didn't separate herself from him.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay. So
You know
you
what I'm
saying
saying?
policy wise?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but the thing that kind of kills me is that these folks, like, if you really look at it, right?
Uh-huh.
To me, I think a lot of policies are just recycled and reran because, like, you're here how when one president leaves and the other one comes in, how they take in what the last one left, right?
Yeah, like
So,
when Trump got elected in 2016, he inherited a fantastic economy from Obama. What because it was after Obama, that was Obama's his last four in there, so he couldn't run again. So that was
yeah.
Hillary. That was Hillary going up for it. When Trump beat Hillary, he came in with a great economy and fucked it up his 4 years
Can
because
I ask you something though?
all those tax breaks he gave to his millionaire friends.
Can I ask you a real question though?
Yeah,
Because this is something that I really believe. Do you do you think that all these men that voted, do you think that in a lot of ways they just didn't want to see a woman in office?
that's part of it. Yeah, that's part of it. And a black woman at that. That's definitely part of it. That's part of it. 100%. You gotta look at it, Q. Look at all the people. Donald Trump did an interview on Joe Rogan's podcast. And
Hmm.
Joe Rogan do numbers a week.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, um, Barstool, all those cats. That's like the bro culture, the frat boy shit. Those white boys that love that. A lot of white frat boys listen to that shit, and that's that bro culture. And once Trump ingratiated, you got that? Did you see that word?
Yeah.
You heard that word, didn't you?
I was finna turn around.
Boy, once Trump ingratiated himself with that demographic, did you see that word too? Demographic.
I use that all the time.
My man. I think that's what put him over. A lot of, and plus you also have it's still misogyny in this country, man. Just it's a lot of misogynists out here. They don't want to see a woman in power. They get up, and you know what, Q? It's especially it's especially prevalent with black men. Now, I'm not saying all black men. Black men
Mm.
showed up for Kamala. We showed up there. It was probably like 4% of black men didn't vote for Kamala. That 4% are the ones that are threatened by women, powerful women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But either way it goes, we got a new president in the office. Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. Don't let it stop your grind. If you're not a Trump supporter, don't let it stop your grind. Keep on pushing. We're gonna
Yeah.
make it. We're gonna do these 4 years. We're gonna keep our head down. We're gonna stay out of that Palestine shit, and we're just gonna wait until the next president comes. We're just gonna wait until the next election. We setting this
Yeah.
out. We sitting it out. We ain't doing no midterms either. Black TikTok is spoken, and I'm with him. You hear me?
Hey, I
For
heard you.
real.
I heard you.
So another
So,
thing that happened during our 2 weeks. How'd you feel about the Mike Tyson Jake Paul thing? Hey, you know what, Q? You know what? I normally don't bite into the hype. I normally don't, especially when a fight like that, especially when something like that comes up. I don't bite into the hype because I know the outcome already. But like the last day, the night before that fight, they got me. They got me. They got me,
was it the
man.
slap?
I didn't believe the slap. I didn't believe the slap. I didn't think the slap. I think that was I think that was pre
Or
thought
was
of.
it how serious he was looking?
It was just like it wasn't nothing about that. It was just the promotion of it, I guess. And like the hype of people that wanted to see this shit so bad. I went live on TikTok. I got like 2,000 viewers on that shit. And it was sad to watch from start to finish, bro. It was sad to watch, bro.
So, do you believe that it was scripted now?
I don't believe it was scripted. I just believe that Jake Paul just beat up and bullied the old man. And that's
No,
what it looked like to
that
me.
that
He
definitely.
didn't really beat him up, but he just played with him. Mike wouldn't.
You want me to tell you something? You want
What?
me to tell you say? You want me to tell you say? You want me to tell you why I say scripted?
Why?
Because everything was against Tyson, not to fight.
Yeah, you're gonna have those predetermined rules and shit, like a certain
Man,
ounce
fuck.
glove and all that
Man,
shit.
look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. If you a boxer, a fighter, you throw them hands.
Q, Mike is
Prove it.
56. Mike is 56.
I don't
And
give a fuck. I
he
don't give a
showed
fuck.
he showed
No,
everybody
he
that
did.
night
No,
that
he
he's
didn't.
56.
No, he
Yes,
didn't.
he did, Q.
No, he
Come on.
didn't.
Listen, I
No,
love
he
him just
didn't.
as much as you do. I love
No,
him
he
just as
didn't.
much as you
Bro,
do. I
bro,
love the man just as much
bro,
as you do, but the
bro.
man showed that he's old, bro. He's
Bro,
old. He's
Trail,
old, bro. He
Trail,
showed it.
stop.
What, Q? What?
D, stop.
What?
Stop it. Now,
Okay.
stop it.
Okay, I'm listening. Go.
Look, let me tell you something. At an age like that, you seen it wasn't nothing. That dude was doing rounds of training. Rounds of training.
Q, that
You
man
see
was
that.
huffing and
that
puffing. He couldn't hardly breathe after the first round, bro. The dude was tired. Q. Father Time is undefeated, man.
bro,
The
here you
man
go
is
with this
old, bro.
bullshit. I'm not finna take this one. I listen to everything you say, and I
Q.
listen to
So
it
you
with
mean
a
to tell me that
telescope.
a 56-year-old man that's
He
in the
would have
box,
knocked
a
him the
56,
fuck him out. He would
hell
have knocked him
no.
the fuck out.
No, he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have. If he would have caught him once, he probably would have hurt him real bad, but he
Okay,
probably would have knocked him
so
out.
if you got a contract against you saying that you can't knock somebody out,
He did it for the money. I ain't sad for him. He got 20 mil. Shit, he got 20 mil for
but
it. I ain't
if
mad
it's
at
in the
Tyson for that shit.
contract, if it's in the contract, you cannot knock me out. Me and you in a fight. And you put in that contract, you know how dangerous I am. And you put in a fucking contract, you can't knock me out. If you want your 20 million, you have to last
Okay,
all
okay.
rounds.
So in the contract it said
If
that
you
he could
listen,
he
to
could
me.
knock Jake Paul out. That was in the
No,
contract.
it was a stipulation in a contract.
So he couldn't knock Jake Paul out.
No.
So why the fuck was he fighting him?
What you just say he got?
Why the fuck was he fighting him then?
What you just say he got? 20
Huh?
million. The only
Yeah.
reason, the only way for him to get the 20 million was he had to last the whole fight.
AQ.
Trail, listen to
Let me tell
me.
you something.
D, stop. Listen to
wait,
me.
now listen. No, you listen to me for a minute. I listen to you. Listen to me. So you're telling me that Mike Tyson, one of the most dangerous fighters who ever lived, threw the fight on purpose to get that 20 mil.
He played by the rules that he was given to get that money.
You basically said he threw it.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Boy, you better stop. You better stop.
No.
Because if you look,
AQ, if you watch the fight, you know what?
What? Why was Tyson biting his gloves?
He do it. He do it all the time. He used to do it in every fight. He did that in every
Why
fight.
was he biting the gloves? Why?
He did that. He did that in every fight. He always bit his glove. He did that since he was young. You know what? I'm not even going to argue with you. You know what? I give you that. I will give you that. I'm not even going to do. He probably did throw it, but I'm going to tell you like this. He made himself look real bad, and he tarnished his legacy for $20 million. He sold himself out. He looked bad. He looked old, and he looked tired. And he shouldn't have done it, in my opinion. He already got money. He didn't need that 20 mil.
You never know. People do a lot of shit for money.
So yeah,
look at hookers.
Old, man. He looked
look
bad.
At hookers. They do a lot for money.
Not for hookers ain't making 20 million though.
Shit, over these years, shit. But I'm telling you. I'm
not even gonna argue with you. You say he threw it. You know what? You said he threw it. Fuck it. I'm with you.
That would make me feel bad.
I don't even feel like arguing you down over this subject. You said he threw it. Fine.
Because look, listen to me. Just listen to me. If anything would have happened within the first 3 rounds, you only get 10% of that money.
So if Tyson would have knocked him out, he only would have got like
$2 million.
$2 million?
Yes.
You saw this contract?
Yeah, they got it floating up, bro. It's the actual fucking contract.
Who is they?
You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up
because you believe everything you see.
See, here you go on this. Here you go on this bullshit. Here you go on this bullshit. I'm telling you. Here you go. You playing me out.
Is it somebody credible? Is it somebody credible that's floating this contract around? Is it credible information? Because
it's
anything
can be rigged up. Fucking promoted contract.
Okay. All right, I believe you.
No, you don't. You're lying.
I believe you. I believe you. I really do. I do believe you. And you're probably right. You're probably right. But I just don't like the way
how that went down.
I don't like the way how Logan Paul
not Logan.
Jake Paul. I'm tripping. Damn. I always get them confused. I don't like the way how Jake Paul just make it just. It's almost like exploiting people, man. You know, for a check. You know what I mean? Granted that they getting paid too. You know,
but it's mass marketing. But
I mean, if you're gonna fight somebody, fight a real fucking fighter, bro. Fight a fighter that's your age,
bro.
Fight a fighter that's your age.
This is the way I feel.
I heard that he accepted the match against a real champion, one of the lightweight champions. He one of the champions. He had accepted it, and I think he had challenged him over the internet, and I believe that he accepted it. Now I don't know who dude name is, but he's supposed to be getting in the ring with a real fight. He fought a real fighter. He fought Tyson Fury's brother, and Tyson Fury brother beat him. He fought a real fighter once and lost. So that he knows
I'm a,
what his bread and butter is. He knows
I'm
it.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell
He
you like
fight
this.
people that are he fighting people. He fighting old MMA fighters that have never boxed. All they know is MMA. Get in the MMA ring with the old. Now, if you're gonna fight somebody that's over the hill, an MMA fighter, get in the octagon and do what he do.
Hell no. You know why he knows that ain't
Exactly.
gonna happen?
Exactly.
You know why he won't do that?
Exactly.
You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why he won't do that?
Because he gonna lose. He gonna
You
get
want me
his
to tell you
ass
why?
whooped.
Because guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna choke his ass out.
Exactly. And that's
And
what
then
I'm
it's
saying,
too
man.
look, and then in MMA, you got way more weapons. You got elbows, you got
Yeah.
palm strikes, you got
Yes.
kicks, knees.
Yes. And he don't want none of that.
He,
He don't want none of that. And I want to see him in order for him to get some any of the littlest respect from me.
I
Get
can't
in
give
the
him that
ring and
now.
fight a real fighter.
I can't even
And
give him that now.
after that loss against Tyson, after he beat Tyson, all these young fighters came out and said, "Challenge me," because it hurt them to see how Tyson looked in that fight.
Hey, bro, you want me to tell you something? I can't never look at Jake Paul the same.
I can't
Ever.
either, man. I can't.
Because you just made this man, like you said, you just tarnished. I don't blame Tyson. I
I don't
blame
blame
you.
Tyson at all. I mean, a check is a check. I get it. I mean, he's an
But
entertainer. That's what he
you
does.
just tarnished this man's whole legacy.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to
Not
say
the whole,
that.
but you put a stain on it, bro. He put a stain on it
There you go.
that
I
didn't
made
need
you
to be
one.
there. He
I
put a
made
stain
you
on
one.
it that didn't need to be there, bro.
Because you telling me that this man training and then he knows it, bro. He could have knocked him out that first fucking round. But Tyson was pulling punches. He was holding back. Come on, you see a punch that you know that you can slip. That was not age, bro. That was not age. That was him like, oh well, I'm gonna take this punch. And then did you see the video at the end when they did the video and he told Tyson, he looked at Tyson and said, I got your money.
Somebody in the ring after the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I got your money. Come on, dog. Like I can't hey, you know what? I give Logan Paul all way
Logan
more
get
respect.
he get mad. Logan get mad props from me because he know his lane and he is damn good at what he does.
I'm talking about from
And
him
he went in
stepping
there
to
and
the WWE and
he went in
showed out.
there. He trained. He worked his ass off, and that's how he got where he was. And it
Hey,
wasn't like he
yeah,
earned that shit.
he pulled
You know what
off
I'm saying?
moves that I've seen and been like, shit. You know
Yeah,
what? Yeah, okay. I give you that.
he
I
earned
give
it.
you that.
He earned his stripes. He did.
I
He
give you
truly
that.
earned this shit. He did.
But no,
And I give him
man.
props for that.
Like fucking Jake, like he can suck a fucking rubber dick for all I give a shit.
Me and you are in total agreement.
I
And
can't stand it.
leaving that subject, Kung Fu Kenny dropped surprise album on us. GXR?
Did you no what? What the hell?
GNR? Is that the name of the album? GNR?
No.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the album?
No.
What's the name of the album?
It's GNX.
GNX. And
This
it's
one
a
is
model of a car. It's a car. Did you see
GNR.
all the did you see the video about that shit I sent you? Like it's a
Which one?
car. It's a
Yeah, I know.
it's a car that was made only 1 year, and that was the year that he was
1987.
born. And that was the year he was born.
1987.
Yeah. And it was only made in black. No other colors.
You know the reason why, right?
Was it a racing car?
No. That motherfucker. And the thing about it that makes it crazy is that year that it came out, nothing, no muscle car could touch that car that year.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing. It was faster than anything on the streets. Out of production. Out
So my
of
favorite track on
production.
the album, my favorite track on the album has to be "Whacked Out Mirrors" at the beginning. That was probably my favorite one on there. But
Can I ask
I
you why?
also like the I also liked what was one TV off, that one.
TV off.
I like
Yeah.
that one. I like that one. And that's why we start off with mustard.
But that was
That's
actually
a
in the
lit
middle
one.
of the track. That was in the middle of it. Because that motherfucker did a beat flip, and then that motherfucker came in with it just nuts. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it
Yeah,
was two different songs.
but yeah, you know what? So, out of your opinion, you say you listened to that album 4 times, right?
Yes.
I listened to it twice. So, how would you feel about what did you give it? What did you give it?
Okay. So,
Out of one
well,
to 10, what you
out
give
of
it?
the 12 tracks,
10 being the best.
well, how you gonna name your goddamn favorite tracks and I can't name the shit that I
No,
like?
I'm letting you do. I'm letting you do that. I'm just saying, like, what after you do all that, what did you give it? Like 1 to 10, 10 being the
Dare
best.
you? How dare you? No, Whacked Out Mirrors was dope. TV off, of course. That reincarnated.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, yeah.
You know what, bro?
That was probably the hardest beat. That was probably the hardest beat because that was that Outlaws beat that he flipped, wasn't it?
I ain't gonna say it was the hardest beat because that nigga had some beats on that motherfucker, bro.
He
Like
has a
he
decent
got.
beat. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah.
I can honestly say out of 12 tracks, it's probably two tracks that I could say two. Yeah, I know for a fact it's like two tracks I could say maybe. Um, but out of 12 tracks, having 10 out of the 12,
Yeah.
what we rating it out of 1 out of 5?
Okay. Yeah. 1 to 5. 1 to 5 being the best. Yeah.
1 to 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I give it a solid 4. I give it a 4.
I give it a 4.5.
A lot of
Because
people are.
even and the
A
reason
lot of
why
people are saying. A lot of people are saying it's a classic, and I'm not gonna say it's quite a
okay,
classic, but it's
so
not the
this is
pimp. It's not the
this
Pimp a
is the
Butterfly
thing.
now. The Pimp a
This is the
Butterfly is a
thing for me.
5. It's a 6. You know what I
No,
mean?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Like a lot of people that are saying certain things or having their mixed reviews upon it is because this is what I believe. They're used to commercial.
Uh,
They used to commercial hits, and none of this was commercial. None of this was commercial. It was all just hey, here. Now you want me to tell you what I think that this album is? I'm gonna tell you what I think this album is.
uh,
You ready?
yeah.
I think this album was just like the Like That verse. Remember when I told you when we heard Like That and that song first came out, and I said, bro, that's a flare. That's smoke and mirrors. That ain't even the real fucking diss. I said that was light. And I said
You talking
he
about the Not Like Us the Not Like Us song, or
not
like
like us, the Like That when the way that the shit kicked off with him being on the Future track.
okay, yeah.
The Future track. And I was like, bro, he didn't even go in the way that he could go in. I said that smoke. I said that boy just shot a road flare.
Uh-huh.
And that was just a warning to be like, here we go.
Yeah.
And then soon as something popped off, what happened? That nigga laced up the motherfucking boots and stumped a mud hole.
Hey, that boy.
And
Hey,
Drake.
that boy was sitting at the desk and hit the red button. Just sent all nukes to that dude. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Right. Now, 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 you want me to tell you what I do think?
Uh-huh.
Lord Vils. Hey, look.
It says loud one. Yeah, it is. A
Hey,
loud one. Shoot, 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 shoot,
listen,
shoot, shoot, shoot.
listen,
For
listen,
real.
listen, listen. Everybody was debating, right, about
Yeah.
this whole beef with him and Drake.
Uh,
And the thing about it was, in how many stocks do I really have in stock? One, two, three, four, five plus five,
mhm.
right? He was basically telling you like I got way more shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah, no
then
doubt. See,
remember,
you see, but like you analyze lyrics. I don't really I listen to the lyrics, but I don't really analyze them. I'm mainly focusing on like the beat. But I like when I hear like certain stuff, like I hear like certain bars, like, okay, I heard that. You know what I mean?
okay,
I know who that's for. You know what I mean?
but
But yeah,
see,
I'm not
this is the
like
thing.
you like the mother cats that really analyze the beats. Like this motherfuckers on TikTok, bro. They listen to that motherfucker one time and know the whole track, and I'm like, damn. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, no, this is what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying to you about that whole shit, though. I think out of these 12 songs, I think five of them was the clean versions if Drake would have kept the beef clean.
I remember you told me that. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because
And I'm
a
gonna
lot of
tell you
people,
something.
some people were saying that he didn't really throw no darts at him in this one.
They not paying attention.
You know what I mean? Because like
They not
I've
paying
heard.
attention.
Listen, I've come across a lot of people on TikTok that done analyzed and made all this stuff about the car and all this stuff. That's another question I was going to ask you. Like all these people that's on TikTok and on Facebook and all this stuff on Twitter that are are they over analyzing? Oh, you're gonna put that up there today, huh? Good win by the Eagles. Hey, we're gonna talk about that in a minute, man. Because Saquon showed his ass tonight, bro. That was the best decision y'all made. Real talk. But yeah, do you feel that people are over analyzing his lyrics a little bit too much?
Um,
Because I think that some of his stuff, I'm not saying all of it, but some of his stuff could just be nothing. And they just overanalyzing and find what they want to find.
I mean,
You
of
know what I
course
mean?
they do that. I mean, people do that regardless. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But in a lot of ways, like I said, I think you could really tell when he takes certain shots, and then you could tell when he's being cryptic
But no, but the
about
thing,
certain things.
but that's what I like about Kendrick Q because he don't be cryptic. He wasn't cryptic at all. You know what I mean? I mean,
He
why he got to be
can
cryptic
be.
now? Only thing that I saw that he was
Okay,
cryptic about was the
let me tell
Wayne
you
shit.
something. No, 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 no. Go back to Whacked Out Murals. Because think about it. In that verse, what was cut out?
I don't know what was cut out.
Exactly. We don't fucking know.
Listen, exactly. That boy
Hey,
said exactly.
y'all, okay, y'all remember listening to the song and then it was like when he
Hey
spit that
Q,
one bar and then it was like
let
a
me
whole
stop you
nother
for
bar?
a second. You like that dude on that meme that got that board behind him with all those texts in it, with all the thread going around. That's you.
Nah, that ain't
That's
me.
you.
I ain't going that deep. I just listen, bro. I
Yeah.
just listen.
In
Uh
fairness, Drake is Jewish. He came from wealthy parents, and he's not really aware that he looks like a clown most of the time. But we live in a time where you can be a clown to get credit. That's kind of savage work
okay,
if you're just
Dave.
posting that kid. That's kind
Dave,
of savage.
I'm gonna say this
Now,
to Dave. I'm gonna say this to
Drake
Dave.
is rich now because his father was his father had he came from money. He did.
But I'm
Okay,
gonna say this. This is
uh,
what I'm not gonna discredit Drake for.
I'm not gonna discredit either because the dude got some bankers, man. The dude
He
got some
got,
bankers. Like,
but the
but
thing about it is, he do got a pen. He do got a pen.
he got a hell of a pen.
But this is
It
the
just seemed
thing
like
for him.
it seemed like to me, Q, that the people that are Drake people ain't trying to hear nothing.
Oh no,
They don't want to
no,
hear nothing
no,
about
no,
Kendrick at all. They don't want to
no,
hear nothing.
no,
They don't.
no.
Like my nephew, Duke. My nephew Duke and my nephew Tommy, they don't want to hear it, bro. They don't want to
bro.
hear it. They Drake
They
stands, bro. Real talk. And J. Cole's better than Kendrick too. Oh, J. Cole's better than Kendrick to me. Cole apologized. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Like my man. I believe that if Cole really wanted to put himself back in this conversation, I believe he could if he just dropped
no,
one
he
thing. But
already has.
I
He
don't think
already
he
has.
about. I don't think Cole about that though. Q. I don't think Cole
That's
about all that.
okay. So let's put it in that perspective. Cole know the repercussions of things, right?
Yeah.
And Cole to me is like, hey, look, it's like if let's take Dave, right? I'm gonna put you up in this, Dave. Let's say Dave is Cole, me and you
Mm-hmm.
is Drake and Kendrick, right?
Uh-huh.
He like, look, y'all both my guys. I'm not finna pick a side, so I'm just stepping the fuck back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, bro, I don't want to lose no friendships. I don't want to lose nothing. I'm just gonna step back, let y'all handle this. Y'all go ahead and squabble this out
Yeah. Yeah.
and do y'all thing. I'm just gonna be sitting here eating popcorn, right?
Yeah, you know, J. Cole, he ride around on his bike, man, all day. You know, he out there in the hood with no bodyguards and no nothing, man. Cole ain't on that. Can't tell anybody that Degrassi.
But look though,
Oh
I'm gonna
shit.
say this. I'm gonna say this. I think this album, GNX, I think it was Smoke and Mirrors too.
So you're saying that he got something else in the chamber already. He just waiting. He waiting for Drake to drop something. Like me and you had this
No,
conversation
no,
like
no,
over
no,
the
no, 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 no,
summertime.
no, 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 no.
I believe that Cole. Not Cole. I'm sorry. I believe that Kendrick got at least 2 more albums of nothing but just nuclear warheads, bro.
For
I'm
what?
telling
For
you.
who?
For Drake. For Drake. I truly believe it.
I think he already. No, I know he got something else.
He ain't emptied his arsenal. I guarantee you,
No,
he got some left.
and it's some disrespectful shit.
Oh,
But
100%.
this is what I'm saying
100%.
to you. Um, this is what I'm saying to you. This album right here was Smoke and Mirrors. It was no rollout on it. It was no promotion up on it. It was just, hey, check it out. I'm dropping this.
But do you think he dropped this out? Do you think he dropped this album because he's going to be performing at the Super Bowl halftime and he probably just gave it a look, you know?
That's the problem. I think he gonna have another album by the time Super Bowl come.
So he dropping an album in 2025.
Yes.
I'm about 90%. I about 90%
Yeah.
agree with you. Yeah.
I think this album was just like, hey, look, check this out. This was some shit that I was just, you know,
Yeah.
because think about it. He didn't already drop after he dropped Not Like Us. He dropped another single that had nothing to do with Drake, but it was about the community and the culture,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then when you drop that, it was called the party must die, the party must die, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then on this album, you want to say he had to kill the party just so he could resurrect it again.
And you know what?
You talking about yourself.
He's trying. Listen, he's making the point to tell everybody that the music industry is fucked up and we got to tear it down and build it back up.
Yeah, that's it.
And that one bar where he said, "Don't let no Tupac and Spice One steal the best of me." You got to be on the West. You on the West Coast, Dave? You a West Coast guy? Spice One has some bangers though, but like that one bar that Kendrick said, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman." That's law. Now that's cut.
Oh
He was throwing bullets at the Shits and Gig podcast. Those two dudes from England. They had
no, no,
came
no!
over.
That was no. He was doing that. What's his name?
No, it was throwing it
Andrew
at Shits and
Schultz.
Gigs. Yeah, Andrew. They came over and did Andrew Schultz show. That was them, the two black dudes from London, Shits and Gigs.
But
And
I
he
heard Andrew Schultz saying the shit.
and
I ain't
Andrew
hear.
Schultz said it. He said it while
No,
Shits and
okay.
Gigs was there. And they
Uh,
didn't stand up for it. They didn't stand up for black women. They just pretty much let him say what he said. And Shits and Gigs had came back and they did a whole apology about it. But a lot of people stopped. A lot of people said they're gonna stop fucking with shits and gigs after that. You know what I mean? And another thing, he runs around with sexy real like it's a real quality. He's a real quality woman. You know, stupid. Lil Wayne, Lauren London, that's quality. Lil Wayne had Lauren, yeah. Sexy Red, man. That's just I can't even stand her voice, man.
But
I hear her voice, I turn the radio.
I'm in St. Louis and I don't listen to
I'm
Sexy
turning,
Red.
I'm turning the radio off, man. She from St. Louis, where we from Virginia. Okay, Virginia. Okay, so you the home of the Pharrell and
Yeah.
yeah, from the
Star
Clips and
Trek.
all them cats. You from where Push from, Jack? Yeah, we from St. Louis though. We from East St. Louis though, Illinois, across the river from it.
But no,
And
man. I think that one, you could tell that it's relevant. And he gave that dude his flowers to say that, bro, when he said that line, I'm not even gonna lie to you though. I'm not gonna lie to you though. And whacked out mirrors when that boy said, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne
Lil
down.
Lil Wayne down. Yeah. And that's when Lil Wayne came out and said, "What did I
No,
do?"
no. See, now you finna get the analyst part of me, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you hear what he said right after that?
I don't remember what he said. I don't remember the ball all the way through.
Okay. As soon as he said my hard work let Lil Wayne down, then he said whatever though. He said whatever, fuck it. And then even after that, like a couple of bars, maybe about a couple bars after that, he said something about um
But
old
here's my
old
question.
flows and old shit, bro. Like I'm like,
Here's my
bro,
question though. Did Lil Wayne say anything about him to
you might as well say
make
that.
him hit that ball? Because
You might as
it
well say
all
that.
comes it all comes excuse me, it all comes from Kendrick getting the Super Bowl show in New Orleans. And they overlook Wayne for it.
Okay.
Which I
So
believe that Wayne should have been done. Wayne should have been
no,
done.
no, bro. Okay.
What?
No.
In New Orleans?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
When did the fucking Super Bowl halftime show became a spectacle about the artists and where they and in the cities they
When
from?
they had the Super Bowl in LA and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and all of them was there. That's when they
Okay.
made it
Okay.
that.
Who,
That's when they made it that.
okay.
When the
Who
World
was
Series just had Ice Cube out there walking out there doing
the World
performing
Series?
during the
We're
game.
talking about the Super Bowl.
It's still
That's
the
not a
main
halftime
event
show.
it's still the main
That's not,
event of
bro. It's not.
it's
He
the
out there
main
doing that
game of a
fucking
sport.
song.
It's the main game of the sport, too. It's the World Series. It's worldwide. People are watching it worldwide. It's the World Series.
For a 4-minute song.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
How come it doesn't? What's the difference? The halftime show only 15 minutes. 10 minutes? 10, 15 minutes? What's the difference between 4 minutes and 10, 15 minutes? I mean, Cube came out there before the first pitch was thrown. And that's the only time you got time to do a show like that.
You call that a show?
Cube.
He did a song.
Song. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God. You fucking tripping. Just because Dre
if you in New Orleans, Louisiana, Q.
Okay, so the Super Bowl show is supposed to be dedicated to the artists and where they're from.
No, I'm not. No. But I'm saying I'm not. I agree with you on that. But I'm saying if you want to show love to the locals, to the hip hop artists that represents that city wholeheartedly, Wayne deserves to have it.
Okay, let me see. No, again, because of the simple fact it's not about the fucking artists in their city. Because if that's the case, then if they was performing in Atlanta, why didn't Usher do it in Atlanta? If they performing in any other city, why ain't any other artist performing it that's from that city?
you have to look at it like this.
No, I don't
Kendrick
have to
Lamar,
look at it like that.
Kendrick Lamar is box office, no question about it. But so is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is box office too. He could bring a lot of money. He would have brought just as much money, the same as Kendrick Lamar, if he would have did that concert, if he would have did the halftime show.
Okay, let me ask
Now
you
I'm
this.
not. Now listen, I'm not shitting on Kendrick Lamar getting it at all. I'm not shitting
Oh,
on it at
okay.
all. All
I
I'm
get.
just saying is,
Okay.
all I'm just saying is that was kind of disrespectful to Wayne, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying.
From who though?
Shit. From well, you know who runs the Super Bowl half times? Who's in
I
charge of
know
it?
who
Don't you?
do it now. Yes,
Who is that?
Jay-Z.
Exactly.
But he's
So
been
that was
doing that.
kind of
But
disrespectful. That was
but
kind
he's
of
been doing
disrespectful.
that for what? The last what? How
Last
many
three,
years?
not the last three, last two
The
or three.
last 3 years, right?
Yeah,
Dre and them was doing that in L.A. when?
2 years ago. The last that Super Bowl,
Okay.
last Super Bowl was so far, yeah, but not the one before last year. The one before
And
last
who
year.
did it? Who did it the year before that?
Don't know. I can't remember.
It was Rihanna.
I got short term. Yeah, Rihanna. Yeah, when she was
Okay.
pregnant. Yeah.
Who is Rihanna signed up under?
Uh, uh, Def Jam. Right? Is it Def
Roc
Jam?
Nation.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, yeah. Under Jay-Z. Yeah.
His first year. Why not take his artist and put him out there?
So Kendrick gonna rock. Kendrick gonna Rock Nation.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Hey, we want you in charge of the committee for the Super Bowl halftime show. Okay, so who can you bring us? Shit, I got Rihanna. Let me call her.
But what about the one
She,
with Dre and them? What about the one with Dre and Snoop them though? The other one, the other year when he had all them in L.A.
okay, is what you call it from LA? Is 50 from
Who?
LA?
No.
He from New York, right?
Right.
But he performed that, right?
Q. Who else performed there? But he was probably the only person from the East Coast that had a spot in it.
But I'm saying it ain't all just that. Jay-Z is picking this shit because what was the Super Bowl at last year? Vegas.
Las Vegas, wasn't it? Las
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, Vegas. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know who was the halftime show that year. I don't even
Usher.
remember the halftime show. Okay, yeah,
Usher.
because he had the residency in Vegas too. So yeah,
And Alicia Keys
yeah,
came out there,
yeah.
right?
Q. All I'm
Who
saying
won up?
is for Lil Wayne not to be doing the halftime show in New Orleans is disrespectful to him. That's all I'm saying. I love Kendrick too, and I know you gonna die for Kendrick. I know that, but
No, I
all
ain't
I'm
gonna say
saying
all
is
that. I'm not saying all that.
they disrespected that dude by not letting him at least have some kind of spot in
I
that show.
I don't. I don't.
Well, we disagree.
I don't.
All right, so
I
let's get
don't.
to these
And the
NFL
thing
picks,
about
man.
it is, and the thing about it is, think about it. No, we ain't finna just skip over this shit just because you don't want to.
Ain't nothing else to talk about. We agreed to disagree.
You want
I
to cut it
made my
short.
point.
Okay.
I said my point. They disrespected Lil Wayne by not letting him do it. By not letting him. The dude is a fucking legend. He's a fucking icon of New Orleans. He's a fucking icon of New Orleans. And for not to y'all to even consider giving him the shot to do it, it's disrespectful. It is. I'm telling you what I think. Now,
They
if you
could have bring.
now
They
if you
could.
don't if
Now
you
let
not
me
if
ask you this.
you don't
Now
agree
let
with
me
that,
ask you
then
this.
that's fine.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. And I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I'm ask you this dead honest question. If it was Taylor Swift,
Uh-huh.
if it was I'm trying to think of somebody else right now. Who's been hot this year?
Shit,
Who's been hot this
shit.
year? artist wise. I'm talking about all spectrums. I ain't talking about hip hop. I'm talking about all spectrums.
Yeah, I know.
Who's been really hot?
Yeah. Taylor Swift. A lot of country artists been hot.
Say Jelly Roll been hot.
Fuck Jelly Roll.
You
Motherfucker Trump supporter. Yeah, and that's another thing. This big motherfucker he gonna fuck around and invade the culture, want to be all around these black folks and do all this black talking, and your ass up there with Kid Rock voting for Trump. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck Jelly Roll. Fuck him.
okay.
But he was hot. I give you that. He was hot.
But I'm just saying, if it was any other artist besides Kendrick, would have been disrespectful.
Yes. Yes.
Would
Any
you? Would,
artist.
do you think it would have been the same thing? Do you think the same conversation would come up if it was Taylor Swift or any other artist other than
Yes.
Kendrick?
Yes.
I doubt it.
From black folks, 100%. From black folks, 100%. Yes. Black folks got mad at that for Kendrick doing it over. Black folks, that's who started the whole argument. It was black folks. It won't matter.
I'm looking at it.
It don't matter who it is. They still would have been like, hold up, man. Y'all talked to Wayne yet? You know what I'm saying? Black folks started the shit.
And that's the problem, bro. I'm sorry. That's the problem because it's not about what has Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne dropped his last album when a couple years ago?
Yeah, a couple years ago, yeah.
Because he dropped what was that Mahogany? That was no. It was the quarter 5.
It was a quarter 5, wasn't it? No, it was a quarter 6, wasn't it?
No, I don't think he came out with a quarter 6. I think it was the quarter 5.
Go on Spotify and look at his.
That's what I'm doing now. Give me a second. I'm loading it up.
Okay, Lil Wayne's last album was Welcome to College Grove, 2023.
No, that's a collab album with him and
Okay, well, how about The Fix Before? The Fix Before 5? Yeah, that's a whole album. 21 songs on it. Came out in 2023.
Funeral, No Ceilings, the quarter 5. Yeah, the quarter 5 came out in 2020.
I Am Music was 2023. Sorry for the Wait was 2022.
Sorry for the Wait is a re-release. That was a mixtape.
No Ceilings was 2020. The quarter 5 was 2020. Yeah.
What you call it? The Fix Before the 6. Okay, so this is a mixtape. The Fix Before the 6. So he's planning on releasing a quarter 6. But that still was in 23. I Am Music. I think that was like a little thing. No Ceilings was a re-release mixtape.
Well, yeah, man. All I'm saying is they should at least.
But look, okay, this is what I'm saying. Okay, so let me ask you this.
And I'm not even that big of a Lil Wayne fan.
No, but
I just feel that it's disrespectful.
I honestly feel what some people were saying too. Like, this is all I'm gonna ask you to do after this.
Okay.
Do it on your own time. But I'm gonna ask you to do this, and then we'll go to the picks.
All right.
So one thing I want you to do. Go back and look out that pop-out show on Kendrick.
I watched that pop-out show about 4 times, Q. I've seen it enough.
Okay. Have you seen Lil Wayne's last concert that he just did last week?
No, where have a concert at?
Back in New Orleans. I think was it New Orleans or Miami? but basically it's where the Hot Boys and reunited and everything like that. It's the Hot Boys reunited, him, BG, Turk, and Juvie, and they
All right,
did a
what
lot
about it?
of their old shit, and then he turned around and killed it out. It's called Wayne something. It's called Wayne something. It's something about him and something that he started. But it's like a yearly concert thing that he do. I'm gonna
Okay.
find it, and I want you to compare. Now, mind you, these
Q,
both
I'm
concerts
not
this year.
Q, that pop out is the greatest, probably the greatest hip hop concert in the past 20 years. So you can't compare that to that. Come on, man.
That's not no.
That's
That's
not being
not what
fair.
I'm.
That's not
That's
being
not
fair.
what I'm.
That's not being fair, Quentin. Come on now.
That's not what I'm trying to tell you to compare.
What are you trying to tell
I
me?
ain't trying to tell you to compare what people was doing. I'm talking about artistry between him and Wayne. Nobody else, just him and Wayne. The differences between how he performed and how Lil Wayne performs. The quality of you got. This is what they said about Lil Wayne, and I could understand it in certain ways, but in other ways I don't. At his concert, the last concert he had, this is the last thing I'm gonna say.
Was he forgetting a
Don't
lot
you
of
know?
lyrics?
Huh?
Was he forgetting a lot of lyrics? Wayne.
Bro, he had a teleprompter.
Yeah, I believe it. You know how much lean and weed that nigga done throw. Shit. Look, Wayne was
Hey,
in it. Did you see that? Did you see that interview where dude told Wayne that raw ass bar that Wayne said? Wayne was like, "I said that."
but still though, you gonna be on a football field with a teleprompter to remember your lyrics in front of everybody?
Q. Let's just move on, bro. Let's just move on. Can we move on to the picks, man? Can we please move on?
Oh, we're not gonna answer that one. Okay.
Let's move on. Man.
We're not gonna answer that one. Okay.
Let's move on.
Who the fuck does a Super Bowl show with a
All right.
teleprompter?
Week 12 of the NFL season. All right. So we made our picks this week, and we are going to start with Thursday night's game, Pittsburgh at Cleveland. We both went with Pittsburgh. Yeah, we both agreed on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cleveland won that game 24-19. Jameis Winston, man. He done kind of revived his career, man, after Deshaun Watson that got hurt. The dude is playing. He's fighting for his squad. But I believe they lost today, though. No, I'm sure I said today. I'm tripping. They played Thursday, but I think they lost last week. Well, shit, we
Who?
didn't do last week. Cleveland, we didn't do last week, but yeah, Jameis did his thing, man. Got them to win. Nice little win for him. Tennessee and Houston. Who'd you go with, you?
I don't even remember. Hold on.
I think you said Houston because I said Houston too. I think you said Houston in your in that message you sent me with all your picks.
Did they lose?
Yeah, they lost
Yeah, I
32-27.
went with
Tennessee beat
Houston.
Yeah, Tennessee beat them 32-27.
Is we
Uh
on today's or last week's?
Today's.
Today, yeah, I went with Houston.
Yeah.
I went with Houston.
Minnesota is shy.
I went with Minnesota.
I went with Minnesota too. And Chi-Town, they had tied it up in the fourth quarter, but they ended up losing by a field goal. 30-27. Dallas at Washington. Now you see, I got my Cowboys hat on, but I was so disgusted with my squad that I went with the Washington Commanders to win this game. And boy, did they prove me wrong today. I was proud of my squad, man. How'd you feel about that dub, Quentin?
Shocked the shit out of me.
Shocked me too. And how about that
Shit, I
Cavante?
definitely
How about
didn't.
that Cavante Turpin? That return was crazy. That boy
I
did that
did
spin
not
move.
expect.
That was crazy.
Hey, cause I showed her the rumor before you move on.
Uh-huh.
I heard a rumor. I knew this was a rumor. I was like, this gotta be bullshit.
What you hear?
I said, they was talking about Goddamn. Who is our head coach?
Mike McCarthy.
Thank you. I don't know why I was going to say Mike Shanahan. They was talking about
What
how
about Mike
McCarthy.
McCarthy?
They talking about how he quit, saying that he done coaching a team and all this shit. And I was like,
I
yeah,
still feel,
Jerry.
I still feel that he lost the locker room though. I don't think they playing for him. I think they just because the media, ESPN, and Shannon Sharp, man, Shannon Sharp on Nightcap, he talked so bad about them last week, boy. I mean, he talked terrible about them, and I think that kind of lit a spark up under him. So I think
About
they
who?
just playing.
Mike or the
Nah,
Cowboy?
he was talking about Michael. He was talking about Michael Parsons and Trayvon Diggs after they lost. They went to a club and went to a video shoot. For somebody was shooting a video after they done lost and they won the game, and Shannon Sharp just went off on them. He went nuclear, bro.
Hey, you know who Cooper reminded me of right now?
Who?
Uh, Keanu Reeves in the
In the
Replacements.
replacements, right? Right. That's Shane Falco.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, that first week when he came in,
He didn't look
I,
bad. He didn't look good at all, man. That first, he did not look good.
that boy threw for
But
what, 43 yards?
yeah, but they gave him. Listen, but I said this. I didn't say it to nobody, but I just said it to myself. I say you give that dude a week to prepare and know that he's starting, and watch what happens. And that's
Because
what
last
happened.
week he threw for 300 or some yards.
Yeah,
This week he threw for 200 or some
yeah,
yards.
2 touchdowns too.
And I mean, I'm looking at it like this ain't the dude that I seen two
This
weeks
ain't the
ago.
dude that we seen. Yeah, for real. That wasn't the dude we seen against the Eagles, Jack. That wasn't the dude.
Like, and it making me wonder, and that's the reason why I brought up the whole replacements thing, because I'm like, did this motherfucker just come in and pull a Shane Falco and fired up the team?
Fired up the squad. They
You
like
know what
Cooper,
I'm
man. They'll
saying?
play for him. They'll play for him. Like when Dak got hurt that last time when he got us them 5 wins, man, before Dak came back when Dak broke his ankle. I mean, yeah, they love Cooper. They'll play for him. So
So
yeah,
I think that's the thing. So
yeah, good win by the boys. And I picked Washington to win that game. Y'all
yeah, I
lost that
did
one.
too.
And Dallas won that game 34-26. I know not to go. I might not bet against them no more this year.
Uh,
New England at Miami. I went with Miami that game. Who'd you go
of
with?
course, I went with Miami.
Miami got the dub 34-15. My upset of the week was KC versus Carolina. I had picked Carolina to win that game. And Carolina came up short 30-27. They just came up short. KC is barely winning, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't a team as good as KC blow out a team like Carolina?
Well, what you call it? This showed the chink in the armor. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I was so happy when the Bills did that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. The Bills showed the chink in the armor. Show did. You went with who'd you go with that game, Q?
I went with KC though.
All right, you got the dub. All right, Tampa Bay at the New York Giants.
I went with Tampa Bay.
I went with Tampa Bay also. Tampa Bay got that game. They won 30-7. They tore the Giants up. And the Giants don't have Danny Dimes no more. They released him, so they got this dude named DeVito starting now, and that might have been a bad decision. They should have kept Danny Dimes, I think. Detroit at Indy.
Hey, I almost chose Indy, but I went with Detroit.
I went with Detroit too. Detroit got that dub 24-6. Detroit looking real good this year. Denver at the Las Vegas Raiders. The old rivalry. I went with Denver that game. Who'd you go with?
I went with the Raiders on that game.
Denver won that game 29-19. Arizona at Seattle. You know I had to go with Geno. You know Geno got a soft spot.
I know you
in my
did.
heart,
I know you did. And I went against Geno.
Yep, Seattle won that game 16-6. Q's upset of the week. San Fran versus Green Bay. Q went with Green Bay for his upset of the week. I went with Green Bay. Just just on GP, and Green Bay got the dub, 38-10.
Mm-hmm.
You called it, upset of the week. All right, the last game, the Sunday night game, Philly versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Who
You
won
ain't
that
go
game?
to you went with the Rams that game, did you, Q?
Yep, I did.
You lost. Philly won 37-20.
I know.
Saquon Barkley, honorable mention, and I hate the Philadelphia Eagles, but Saquon Barkley, 30 total touches, 302 total yards, 2 touchdowns. Q, 255 yards rushing. 255 on the ground.
That put him in the top 5 for most rushing yards in the game, don't it?
He took over the top spot, I believe, after that one because Derrick Henry was leading. If he's not in first, he's in second. If he's not in first in the league right now, he definitely in second after that run. After that,
Because I know it's a couple players that rushed over 200
today.
Not today, just in history.
Oh yeah, no doubt, 100%.
Yeah.
And we will find out about the Monday night game next week when we got Baltimore versus the Los Angeles Chargers tomorrow night. So,
who did you choose for that game?
I picked Baltimore on the road for that game.
Did you?
Yeah.
Huh.
I picked Baltimore for that one. Who'd you pick?
The Chargers.
Okay. We'll find out about that tomorrow night. So now, Q, we're going to go into who you picking for next week's games. Week 13. We got 2 Thursday games for Thanksgiving. First game, we got Chicago versus Detroit, the Thanksgiving tradition. Who you going with?
Detroit.
Me too.
Detroit.
All right. New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Second game of
Thanksgiving, our first home game win.
I agree with you. Especially with that new backup starting, man. We gotta win that game, bro. The Sunday games, Miami at Green Bay. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna tell you who I went with.
Who you going with?
I'm going Green Bay.
For the sake of sportsmanship, I'm going to go with Miami on that one. All right, Las Vegas at KC.
Vegas ain't winning.
You know what, Q? My upset of the week. KC is going to drop another one. They got it. I'm going to go with Las Vegas.
Raiders?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Las Vegas for my upset of the week. I'm going to go for it. All right. Houston at Jacksonville.
Houston.
Coming off a loss, Q.
Look.
They might have. I know, but you know it might be a hangover. They're coming off a loss, man.
We coming back.
They get it together next week.
They coming back.
I agree with you on that one. I'm going with Houston too on the road. All right. Indy at New England. You know, I'm going to take New England at home.
I didn't already chose New England.
Did you?
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons.
I think Atlanta.
And now go Chargers, go. I'm going with the Chargers.
Okay.
Seattle at the New York Jets. I think the Jets are a train wreck, bro. I think they're a train wreck. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers no more. I think Aaron Rodgers is washed, bro.
Let me tell you something. I'm not going against Geno against the Jets.
Me either. I'm going with Geno. I'm going with Geno and the Seahawks, man. All right. Tennessee at Washington. Now, Q,
I th-
I think that this may be everybody is saying that everybody is saying that we exposed them today. A lot of people are saying that we exposed them on ESPN. A lot of people are saying that the Commanders might be frauds. I think this is going to be a hangover from that Dallas loss. I'm going with Tennessee on the road.
and you know what?
Uh-huh.
I'm not agreeing with you.
Oh, really? So Jaden Daniels get it back together next week.
I think they finna like you know me. I kind of looked at Tennessee and was like, damn, well, but I think they finna. I think they put up 40 against Tennessee.
Ooh, you called it 40 points. I got to write this down. All right, I got that. So you're going with Washington on that one.
I'm going with Washington on that one.
All right, got you. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
I want to hear you.
I think that I'm not counting Joe Burrow them out yet. I'm not counting them out yet. But Russell Wilson got them boys playing some ball, man.
Hey D.
Uh-huh.
D.
What? You calling you
My
upset
upset of the week.
Cincinnati over Pittsburgh.
Yes. That's my upset of the week.
You know what, Q? I agree with you. I'm going with Cincinnati too. I agree with you on that one. Arizona at Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota too. Minnesota at home. All right, the Los Angeles Rams versus the New Orleans Saints.
Who you think I'm going for?
I think you're going with the Saints.
You would be correct. I am.
I'm going to go with the Rams.
Ain't that some shit?
I mean, we picking too much of the same stuff. I got to be opposite somewhere.
I don't give a shit. I'm giving my dubs.
That is true. You got to get them dubs. Tampa Bay at Carolina.
You really think I'm going to go against Big Carolina?
Man, I just think that Carolina do, man. I think they do to beat a real good team. They came close and keep coming up short.
And they going to come up short against Tampa Bay.
Q, I'm going to give Carolina another shot. If they don't win, I'm gonna give one more chance. I'm going with Carolina this game.
You know who you sound like? You sound like me when it came down to New England at the beginning of the year.
I know. All right, Q. Philadelphia at Baltimore. That's going to be a really good game.
I definitely want to hear what you're going to say.
I'm taking Baltimore. Just on the strength, I hate Philadelphia. And I think that I think that Lamar and the boys got an advantage at home. I'm going with Baltimore.
Mm.
Come on, fly. Go on, fly, Eagles, fly. Go on, put your wings out.
Hey, I think your boy just showing out right now, bro. And he just hot as fuck.
Saquon is showing his ass, bro. Hey, but it's Saquon versus Derrick Henry. That's going to be a hell of a matchup.
I'm going with Philly on it, though.
All right.
I'm going with Philly.
I got you. San Fran at Buffalo.
You looking at me to tell you?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're going with them Bills.
I'm going with them, too, because I think San Francisco's done. And the final game of the week, Q. Cleveland at Denver. And Denver been looking damn good. But I do like what Jameis is doing, man, down there. It's the Monday night game.
What you mean at Denver?
Yeah,
Or you talking about with Cleveland?
Cleveland at Denver. I like what Jameis Winston got them doing now, man. The quarterback. I like what he's doing. But Denver playing a lot better too, though. I'm gonna go with Jameis Winston. I'm going with the Cleveland Browns to win this game. That's my pick.
I'm glad you chose that. I'm glad you chose that.
Yep. Who you going with?
Denver.
Are you going with Denver?
I'm going with Denver.
All right.
Mile
Those are our
high.
picks for next week. And if that's all that we got, Quentin, you got something else you want to speak on, or are we done? We got 4 more minutes left.
Hey, so, uh, okay. Fine then. Let's have some comedy. I was at work
Uh-huh.
and I'm putting shit up in the wall for orders.
Uh-huh.
And I seen something.
For context, Q works at Amazon.
And I
All right,
said to
keep going.
myself, how can you look not only masculine, but sexy as a model for this product?
How can you look masculine but sexy?
And sexy.
How can you look masculine and sexy for a certain product? Modeling it?
Yes. Yes.
What's the product?
It was men's diapers.
You know what? If you put an
And he,
old man, if you put an
and he
old
was just
man,
standing there like this.
he was an old man,
No.
a young guy,
No. I would say
40s, 50s, somewhere in
late
there.
30s, 40s.
Yeah, he
He
gonna have
have
he
a
gonna have,
gray hair on his
he,
motherfucking head.
he gonna have to take that L. You gotta take that L, man.
Hey, I mean,
Hey Q, he did that strictly for the paper.
and look, and the thing about it, on the man got on the t-shirt and the diaper. And he
Oh no. Hey, is the t-shirt tucked in the diaper?
no,
Oh, thank
but
goodness.
that
That would have
motherfucker
been
was
even
right
worse.
above it. It looked like
Q, that would have been even worse.
it was a low belly shirt.
Oh no, you gotta take that L, man. Nah, hey, I
You know that
understand you
little
got
area. You know that little area right before, like that look. I call it the men's triangle in the stomach right
yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
that's where like where the shirt ended at, right above that.
Yeah, he got to take that L, man. Yeah,
I did like this.
that is
I looked at the package. I said, "You trying to look sexy?
that's not that's not right at all. No.
What a
Why would you
diaper,
put a
my
young
nigga."
person on it? I mean, you should have put like
Hey,
a
and
guy in
he
his
and he
60s or
and he
something.
was a mixed dude. You could tell he was a mixed dude. So they was like, we don't want him to be black. We don't want him to be all the way white. Let's find somebody in between.
Yeah, yeah.
You can represent both cultures.
I guess that's what they was going for, maybe.
I don't know because the shit was stupid to me. I was like, bro, I'd have been on that picture like this.
Hey, my man gonna have to hold that L. I'm pretty sure his partner's flaming him for it. Flaming him for it.
Hey, boy, if
I
you
bet they go to
know,
the store and be like,
you,
hey man, ain't this you? Hey,
can you imagine that?
ain't this you on this box, OG?
Can you imagine that? Just
That's
you
crazy.
did
That'd be
something like
crazy.
that, and you in the store, and somebody look at the package and look at you and
Right.
be like, "So you wearing these right now?" You have to argue with, "No, nigga, I got on regular hangs. These Fruit of
Right.
the Looms, motherfucker.
These Fruit of the Looms, man. Chill out.
You you got a pack of these in your house, don't you?"
Hey, I want to do like when people do like modeling for stuff, like for certain products, or they do a commercial for
No,
a certain
no,
product.
no.
Do they get like comp for free shit for it? Can they like get like a
Do you
free?
really want? Do you really want free diapers though?
No, I'm no. I'm talking about I'm talking about people that do commercials for like if you do a commercial for like iPhone, do they give you like a free iPhone? You think they
Mm,
do? Or I think like you get like
no,
a card or something, you get
I don't think so.
like a free like they can get like free swag or something for doing a commercial for them.
Nah, you just get a regular check. They're like, nigga, we
Oh,
paid
so
you.
yeah, we paid you, man. You don't get all that stuff. Yeah.
You know who I feel sorry for?
Who?
Anybody that be in the commercials when they yell, I take this pill for herpes.
Oh man. You know who I feel sorry for? The ones who
Now
do the
I'm
commercials
herpes
for
free.
the ones who do the commercials for Preparation H, the hemorrhoids.
My ass used to itch.
My On that note, man, it's the 1:30 mark, man. We about to get out of here.
But this cream,
With
ooh,
this cream and this
release.
finger does it
Yeah,
all.
not the finger, bro.
Right. Pause.
Not
Pause that one
the
for real.
finger. Not the finger. Hey, I got one more thing. Fuck that, man. We've been gone for a minute. We could go a little extra minute. Fuck it.
Oh, okay, cool.
You want me to tell you something, bro? I
Uh-huh.
told you I went to Walmart, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how fat your boy is.
You did some fat
But
shit.
it's a healthy fat, okay?
Uh-huh.
Nigga, when the last time you been to Walmart?
Oh, it's been a minute. Probably about a month ago.
Okay, let me ask you just this one question. Just one question.
Uh-huh.
You said about a month ago.
Yeah. I went to
Okay,
the one in South County.
okay. I don't know if I ain't been to the one out there in a minute. Okay,
Okay.
when you outside, is it a red tent out there?
I don't remember seeing the red tent. No.
Okay, well, shit. Look, let me tell you something. Okay, I already went into this fucking store spending way more money than what I wanted to.
Dude, that's what Walmart does, man. It
That's any
happens to me
store.
all the time.
But let me tell you something. I was like, I'm good. I'm great. I'm fine. I got outside, boy, and I smelled something so fucking good, bro.
Or those the people that was making the kettle corn. Hey Q, I asked you that because they be in front of Sam's. They be like when I go to Sam's, this the time of year they do it. They be out there making that kettle corn. Yep. Hell no. You nigga that got 2 bags. My bad. Oh, I gotta clip this one. I'm clipping this. What flavor you get, Q? What kind you get?
The original and caramel.
Yeah, I like the caramel. Yeah, and like
Hey,
original.
I did
Yeah,
like
that's
this.
the love
Look,
flavor.
I came out that
Hey,
motherfucker.
you walked out. You said you smell something delicious.
I did. I did this. D, look. D, look.
Uh,
That shit hit my nose. I said,
yeah, buddy, that's you, Q.
hey, look. I walked right over there. That nigga said, how you doing? I said, shit.
Give me 2 of those.
Look, I did like this.
Caramel and regular.
Hey, look, I did like this. I did like this. D. I said, I got to smell good over here. He said, yeah. Would you like a big bag? I said, you only got the big bags and just the original. He said, yeah. I said, how much for the little bags? He said, one for six, two for 10. I said, two for 10?
uh,
And you got caramel?
let me get that.
Let me get that.
Damn right. I would have
Said,
got some too. I love
hey,
kettle
look, I
corn.
said, you take card? He said, yeah. I said, shit, pull it out.
Right
Let's
up my
get
alley.
it.
Pull it out. Let's do this.
Get it. Hey, boy.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Hell yeah, I would have got it
he hit
too.
my 2 bags. Hey, he hit my 2 bags of popcorn like they were Stone Cold Steve Austin cans. Thank you. Thank you.
Damn right.
You know what's so fucked up though about it?
Yeah.
Before I started cooking dinner, I told TJ, I said, you ever had some kettle corn? He said, no. I said, here, hold out your hand. Taste that.
That boy eyes got big as hell,
Hey, that
didn't
boy looked at me. He looked at me. He said, I said, nah, wait a minute,
he?
hold
No.
on. I did like popped up in the car. I said, here, take some of this. That boy reached his. Hey, look, he reached his hand out like he was gonna grab my shit. I said, if you want to save your throat, you better take your hand back.
Hell no.
That's what I'm finna do once we get off the air.
You know, go throw a little caramel drizzle on it.
Oh, nah. I'm finna pop one of the bitches open and get to watching Twisters.
I'm finna watch that too. I said I was gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that too. We'll watch at the same time.
Hey,
It's
guess
on
what it's
Peacock,
on?
right?
Free.
Yeah, it's on Peacock.
Free.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it too. That's what I'm gonna do.
I gotta get a subscription though. I ain't got a subscription to Peacock.
Once where you watching it at?
I'm trying to get it on Peacock. I'm trying to get it on Peacock. I said Peacock.
Don't you got a Peacock? How was you watching?
You know what? That didn't even sound right when you said it like that.
Yeah, pause. Sorry, pause.
Don't you got a Peacock?
I thought you had a Peacock. You just watched the pay-per-views for a minute.
I was watching them off of your shit.
Oh, hell. You ain't gonna be able to watch Survivor Series, are you? War Games.
Yes, I told you that I was coming over your crib.
Okay, that's Saturday, right?
Saturday. What the fuck wrong with you?
I thought you had to work Saturday.
Yeah, I gotta work that day.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be here.
Not that night.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's go and get out of here, man. We're gonna say goodbye to the people. Thank y'all for hanging out with the DQ show tonight, man. We appreciate it. I have been D.
I have been Kettle Corn. I mean Q. Hey man, this is Q, bro.
We appreciate y'all, man. If y'all new coming around, give us a follow. We appreciate it. Y'all have a great night, man. We will see y'all next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat good and be safe.
Oh shit, Thanksgiving is this week, ain't it?
Yep, Thursday.
Save me your plate.
Damn right.
Save me your plate.
I don't think we're gonna do like a big thing, kid. We're gonna do like we're gonna order these two things from we're gonna get these two things from Costco where it's like a it's something that Amber had sent me. It's like two dishes that we can just eat. It's just us two. So we're just gonna do it like that.
And you ain't going up to the families?
No, no. Amber probably, it's the first year without a brother and all that. She probably ain't gonna be in the mood for all that. So I'm just gonna be with her,
Okay, so I get
you. Yeah. So
I was just thinking about just doing like a Cornish hen and some little.
We was talking about that at first too. We were talking about getting some Cornish hens from Costco too. But that's still a possibility.
Stop it. We already do this shit off the air. We don't need to do this shit on the air.
What?
Like, oh yeah, I was talking about doing a Cornish hen too, nigga.
Yeah,
we already do that
shit. We sure was talking about we do that shit off there all stuff. Hey, kid, we sure was talking about that like yesterday. Yeah, we sure was.
I wasn't talking about. I was just thinking this shit. Like,
yeah, Amber was like, Amber said, I might just get like a couple of Cornish hens. That's what she said. I was like, well, that'd be cool too. But anyway,
I was like,
we're gonna do something.
Turkey breast.
Yeah. So either which way,
I love my breast.
I know you do.
I love
either way, we'll have some leftovers.
Juicy
for
breast.
You. We'll have some leftovers left for you when you get here, sir.
I'm gonna tell you folks next week about how that turkey breast was.
Pause on that.
Juicy all right, breast. Folks. Yeah. We don't need to pause on breasts. Just no need to pause on breasts.
All right, good people. Y'all be good. This has been the DQ show. I've been D, and who have you been?
I've been Q.
And we will see y'all next week. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Y'all be cool.
Hey, man, be safe out there if you're traveling, man.
Yes, indeed. Please be safe if you're traveling. Yes.
Yeah.
Later, next week.
All right, y'all. Yeah.